Capricorn, Mommy Capricorn, Daddy Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be doing your reading from October 13th to the 19th. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you, as well as pull some love messages from your person to you. Now, dear Capricorn, I would like to express my gratitude to you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Thank you so much for all the support, for all the love. I see you, I hear you, and I greatly appreciate you. Now, at the end of this reading, Capricorn, I'm also going to pull a few questions for you that you can discuss with your person. I have all the prompts right here, so I'm going to pull 3 questions that you can discuss with your person. Now, these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. Please keep that in mind. And let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you for this week, Capricorn. Okay, so your challenge, Capricorn, from October 13th to the 19th is the 3 of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil, followed by the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So your challenge, Capricorn, here for this upcoming week has to do a lot with the 3 of Swords energy. 3 of Swords represents here the fact that you have gone through some sort of a heartbreak, okay? And I'm sending you a big hug. I feel like that there is a situation here that has caused you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. There is a separation going on between you and another person, maybe an overdue conversation that hasn't happened yet either. So we're going to clarify and we're going to get much more details and in depth to see why the 3 of Swords is your challenge and why you have been going through this kind of a pain. Now, in the recent past, Capricorn, you have the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. So in the recent past, there was a lot of commitment issues right out of the bat, okay? As you can see, the Knight of Wands here is heading towards the other direction. King of Pentacles, which is actually the hottest king for me in tarot. I love the King of Pentacles. So this is you, okay? Earth sign energy, Capricorn. And because someone was not committing to you, because someone left the relationship or the connection, it did cause in the recent past a major heartbreak and pain for you, disappointment, frustration. Some of you were dealing with the Knight of Wands, which represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could have also dealt with another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the present moment, Capricorn, you have the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. You are standing between 2 rocks right now. There is a major decision that you are wanting to make. As you can see, there is an unresolved conflict, unfinished business with the 5 of Swords. And a lot of you have been healing. A lot of you have been feeling very much disconnected, okay, from this person with the 4 of Swords. And there is an important decision that you are thinking about making. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. Now, in the near future, dear Capricorn, you have the King of Wands, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like there is a lot of dreams, visions, synchronicities that are going to be happening for you. This person is part of your destiny, and that's unavoidable. As you can see, the Wheel of Fortune here represents destiny, right? So there is an opportunity for this situation to turn into something good, because even though the moon is here in the future, and we're going to have the new moon in Aries, right? Aries is all about taking an action. It's a very bold sign. And there is going to be actions being taken, okay, in this connection here. So this new moon here is going to also bring up a lot of suppressed emotions and feelings and allow you to make a decision. So this is you, Capricorn, okay? The Devil here represents you, and I do get the sense of here that the reason why you're still experiencing this heartache and this heart pain, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is also the Chariot followed by the 6 of Cups, okay? So it's been very difficult to move on from this person. It's been very difficult to even move with this person. So there has to be some sort of a resolution to this situation. A lot of you are feeling very much tied up to, you know, this person's energy, and there is still trust issues. There is a lot of questions that you have on your mind. In order for us to find out about that, Capricorn, we're going to get into your reading and we're going to clarify. So So Capricorn, I'm going to clarify your challenge, which is the Three of Swords. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign or someone that kind of like embodies the air sign energy as well. Okay. So the King of Pentacles just flipped out, as you can see, right? This is you. And the Three of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries, again, like I said before. So Aries, yeah. So you're a Capricorn right here with the Devil. One of the reasons why you're actually experiencing this heartache and this pain, Capricorn, is the communication issue. Okay, lack of communication, unhealthy communication. Something must have happened in the past that someone said something to you. The reason why I'm saying this is because, first of all, you show up twice in your clarification, okay? So you have the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands in the middle. So someone here either did not communicate something properly at all, or someone said something in a way that really caused you to feel this way. I am strongly getting here, careless words, things, sentences that were said to you that hurt you at a very deep level. You're an earth sign, Capricorn. You're all about stability. You're all about honesty here with the King of Pentacles. I feel like that you did have a lot of trust in this person. You did have a lot of faith in this person. But for whatever reason, we're going to see what happened in the past. Things ended in a way that your challenge here for this upcoming week is the Three of Swords. So there is a lot of pain you're going through right now. A lot of you are still processing the trauma that was caused to you from this separation, okay? So there is also a lot of unhealthy things that you're noticing in regards to just in general relationships, right? I think there is a lot of things that may even come back to you from the past, your upbringing, this person's upbringing. Like, there is a lot of connecting dots for you. So the good thing here, though, even though you're going through a lot of pain, is you're someone, Capricorn, that you're able to sit with your pain and you're disentangling and understanding why you are feeling the way that you are feeling. And that's going to be one of your biggest challenge, because it's not about sweeping things under the rug and trying to keep us busy and work and never look into those issues, right? It's about going through the pain, owning it, and then trying to understand, what is this teaching me now? So in the recent past, Capricorn, someone here did not want to commit to you. I'm getting here a player type energy here with the Knight of Wands, a lot of commitment issues, someone that left the connection. The Knight of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like that there were quite a few moments with this person, Capricorn, where you both experienced a lot of misunderstanding. Okay, with the Five of Swords here, constant confusion, conflict, arguments, could have been about money as well. That's what the Seven of Pentacles here talks about. And I'm getting this person with the Nine of Cups energy being very closed off, not wanting to cooperate, not wanting to collaborate with you. Okay, so let's talk about you in the recent past. I see here you putting a lot of faith in this person, having a lot of faith with the Five of Cups and the King of Pentacles, right? This is about trust. This is about just wanting to really work things out with this person. Clarified by the Emperor, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. You're a champion. You're the GOAT, G-O-A-T, right? Greatest of all time. So it didn't stop you from moving forward, but it was very challenging for you to move forward at first. Someone here walked away from you, disconnected from you, or you walked away from them. Okay, I do see here a lack of accountability. I'm seeing here someone that didn't really take accountability and ownership for what happened between you and them. You did have a lot of hopes with this person. You did have a lot of vision and goals when it came to the future of this relationship and of this connection. So I do see here being extremely sad, extremely disappointed and frustrated in the past because of the behavior that this person portrayed, the way that things ended. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Magician, the Three of Wands, and the Fool. A lot of you were manifesting to have a brand new beginning with this person in the past. I feel like that for many of you, you were still waiting and holding on to this person. And I think this is kind of like a continuation of your present moment, where I feel like a lot of you are waiting for this person to come forward to you, to commit to you, and you have the opportunity to have a brand new beginning with them. Okay, so there is a strong intention of a manifestation being put here. Now, in the present moment, it looks like there is an unfinished conflict, something here that has happened between you and them with the Five of Swords, because remember the Five of Swords also showed up in the past as well. So there is something here that you're wanting to find a resolution about. First of all, you're doing a lot of healing, Capricorn, within you with the Four of Swords. You're doing a lot of meditation, maybe breath work, going within yourself, really just sitting with yourself and disconnecting from the noise of the world. Some of you might be even taking, time from work away just to kind of like really heal things within you. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Moon. A lot of you, like I said, this has to do a lot with this major decision that you're wanting to make, Capricorn. This is about you constantly going back and forth, whether you should actually, have a brand new beginning with this person or not. You're constantly contemplating, is there ever going to be a brand new beginning with this individual? And I like to explain the cards very clearly so that makes sense. Now, the Two of Swords here is talking about you having this confusion and trying to really clear the air, right? You are thinking whether I'm going to go this way or I'm going to go that way. A lot of you are doing a lot of internal thinking. There is a lot of contemplation going on. And this has to do a lot with the Moon and the Ace of Wands. The Moon here represents our fears, doubts, anxieties, right? Our thoughts. And you're constantly going back and forth about this idea. You're battling and wrestling about the idea of reconciliation. How is it going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? Should there ever be an opportunity or not? So in the present moment, there is the Five of Swords. Now, there is a couple of things that I'm seeing here with the Five of Swords, Capricorn. First of all, you have a lot of chatter around you. You have a lot of negative naysayers, people. This could be from negative tarot readers, okay? Low frequency, low vibrational tarot readers. Yes, you heard that right. To the people around you, okay? It could be the people you work with. It could be your family members. It could be things from the past. You need to be very careful who you're listening to. I do see here external influences. That's kind of like a third-party situation here that may try to influence your decision here. Now, it's clarified by the Seven of Wands. What does this mean? This means that in the present moment, there is a lot of challenges, okay? You're fighting against the idea of committing to this person. You have the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, okay? So there is a lot of mental struggle going on your end in regards to commitment with this person. In regards to wanting to work things out, Capricorn, you have been hurting a lot, okay? And this has been taking a toll on you. And this is a situation where you're really trying to understand, because you have been through all this pain, because you've been through all this confusion, is it really worth it to continue towards the direction of even thinking of wanting to work something out or not? Now, there is a decision you're wanting to make. Someone here also could be constantly thinking about this decision, this connection, and which direction it is gonna go. So let's clarify the Two of Wands for you. The Two of Wands, Capricorn, is clarified by the Judgment, Scorpio energy, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like a lot of you are really, like I said, decision, right, Capricorn? The Judgment here is about decision. The Judgment here is about an awakening. It's about a spiritual awakening. It's a major realization. I think that because you're a Capricorn, my dad is a Capricorn and my sister too, and a few other people that I have in my life and had, I feel like that you are someone that you like to work in chaos just because you can be in control. I think whenever there is a chaos, whenever there is even the challenges might seem very excruciating and difficult, you still go through the pain. You still face the pain, and you're having a major realization right now. You're about to. Why this situation happened the way that it happened? Why are you going through these emotions and these roller coasters of feelings? And there is an execution. There is a communication. There is someone here that wants to address something. And you could be coming from different cultural backgrounds. You could be living somewhere where there is like water, lakes, green area. Okay, there is a lot of traveling plans. Also, travel could be something that's very significant for you as well, and for this person as well. This is about seeing the bigger picture. In the present moment, I think what you're doing, Capricorn, is you're really trying to zoom out, right? And you're trying to see the puzzle pieces. Why? Because the Two of Wands here, the person that's holding the globe in their hand, that means looking at a bigger picture, wanting to see for the future. What is this? Okay, this separation happened, this breakup happened right here, right? The cards do not lie, and we can make this up. Where am I going? What is this situation's purpose in my life, right? So Capricorn, let's talk about the King of Wands in the near future. It looks like someone here could be coming towards you and making an offer. And this is someone that has gained a lot of maturity, okay? I feel like this person went from being the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, okay? So the King of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Three of Cups. So again, the goddamn Strength, right? The goddamn Leo right here in the middle of your reading. Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Strength. So this is talking about reconciliation, Leo. Yes, you do. You know. So and the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to put in the efforts, wanting to put in the work. So, you know what I'm saying? All of my meditations, my breath work, my journaling, my self-awareness, my you awareness, my conscious awareness, collective awareness has been paying me off big time. Because I can say and I can prophesy before I even pulled the cards. You know what I'm saying? And that's some sassy shit out here. Do you see what a Capricorn and a Taurus actually gave birth to? This right here. I'm not condescending or being arrogant. I'm just stating some facts. They did a really good job. I'm very proud of my parents. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, Capricorn, someone here wants to work things out, and that really talks about this investment. Okay, somebody really put into the efforts. Now, there is a lot of questions with the moon, doubts and fears that you have within you. The moon here in the near future is clarified by the King of Wands again, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you go ahead, you be the judge, you tell me what you think of the reading right here. So the King of Wands here is twice. Now, here is the thing. A lot of you may say, well, you know what? I'm dealing with this King of Wands energy, or the Queen of Cups, right? Either way, it could be water sign, fire sign. I'm dealing with this person that there is a lot of emotional hurt. Is this person going to open up to me or they're not? Is this person going to open their emotions up to me or not? Why? Because the Queen of Cups is the only queen that has the lead on top of the cup. She's very compassionate and generous. He, she don't matter. This is about energy. It's not gender specific. But it's about you just kind of wondering and really worrying whether this person is going to open for you and to you. Little do you know that there is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune has 4 fixed signs on it: Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. For fixed signs, they may come across as being very stubborn, but I do see here a change of events. And this is talking about Lovers at the bottom of the deck, right? So it's a soul connection here that you have with this person. It's a soul contract. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Temperance, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So when you are least expecting, someone from the past comes back to you, okay? Someone from the past returns. How is that, why am I saying this? Because the Six of Cups always here represents somebody from the past, soul connection, nostalgia, and this is an unexpected entrance. Knight of Swords, right? You see the way and the speed that this knight is heading towards to. And why is this person coming back, or why is there this constant story of, you and this person being back together? And there is a lot of success stories on my channel. Feel free to check them out. Okay, the legitimacy of it, I don't have to speak for myself. My comments do, and people's testimonials. The Temperance here is showing Capricorn pouring from one cup into another. That means blending things together, mixing things together, and creating harmony. The Temperance is all about creating harmony. It's all about wanting to work things out and bringing it to the next level, okay? So there is an opportunity here for you and this person to transmute. This is about a transmutation of the Three of Swords, because this is your challenge, right? And the work that you've been doing within yourself, the amount of attention you've been putting into wanting to level up and be better is going to pay you off. Now, Capricorn, let's see what is the advice for you before I get to pulling the love messages from your person. Okay, so Capricorn, you have the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Justice. So this is about clarity, conversation. You see all of the three cards have three swords, right? Three swords in the pictures. So what does that mean? Swords in tarot, it means communication, speech, and mind. So there is talk going on. There is conversation, a dialogue that is going to take place. Whether in the 3D, whether in the 4D, 5D, there is something that's happening. There is a lot of mental clarity also coming in. And there is a face-to-face conversation and an execution. For example, what this Three of Swords has actually taught you and them. And the Justice here talks about bringing things into balance, good karma, and wanting to clear the karma as well. So Capricorn, let's see what is the love message here from your person to you and from you to your person. So from your person, the love message here is, it says secret admirer. Someone has deep feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay, so this is someone that might have, acted that they were avoidant or they were player, they were going here and there, but their feelings run very deep for you. And they do admire you, Capricorn, and their feelings run deeper than you might have thought. So your message from you to your person is, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So that's exactly how you are feeling. A lot of you have been through this heartbreak and breakup and separation, and I'm sending you a big hug, but I think that this is just at your core nature, Capricorn. You are not one of those signs and one of those people that just goes hee hee ha ha and just acts crazy. You know what I mean? You're someone that you really feel very deeply, right? That's why you're the sea goat, The sea goat, that's a mystical creature. You feel very deeply at a very deep level. Okay, so let's get into the prompts here for you, dear Capricorn, and see what is it that you need to know. Let's get into the prompts, the questions for you and your person. I'm gonna choose 3 questions. Okay, so Capricorn, the first question you're gonna discuss with your person, this is a bonus that I'm also included into the reading, is gonna be a conversation opener, right? I feel the most loved when you, and then you both can continue. For me, I would say I feel the most loved when you, oh, bless my heart. Oh my goodness. Bless my soul, my mind, my body, sprinkle, sprinkle, yo. I feel the most loved when you, I would say share your vulnerability and acknowledge my care for you and my love for you through physical touch. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Ooh, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Like a superhero? I always wanted to be like a superhero to save the world. And so you have, what song or band defines your teenage years? Oh wow, what song? You know what song? There is oh my gosh, it's the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Angels, Morandi. Okay, maybe it's a European song that they sang. It's called Morandi Angels. Morandi Angels. I like that song. All the Britney Spears shit, Beyonce shit, Michael Jackson stuff, Jennifer Lopez, you know what I'm saying? All of those songs that I grew up listening back home in Armenia. I think that's pretty cool. So let me know in the comments, Capricorn, of those questions. I'm going to pull one important message and I'm going to make an announcement, okay? So we have number 4, authority, and this means you getting into the authority of making a firm decision of, how to handle this situation when they come towards you and this conversation takes place. Now, the announcement here, Capricorn, is going to be when you choose to become a member on my membership site, I go live on the membership site only now, okay? That's what I choose to do, and I am going to be, for the month of October, for now, I'm going to be, going live, and I'm going to be choosing randomly 3 people that I'm going to give a free personal reading on the membership site while I'm live. Ask a question, get an answer. So you're more than welcome to join. There is hundreds and hundreds of people over there. You could get a chance to do that, but also on my membership site, I talk a lot about spirituality, manifestation, love messages, and things that may be very helpful for you. So if you want to join on the other side, it'll be great and have a live interaction with me. With all that being said, I would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I appreciate you so much, Capricorn. Have an amazing day ahead, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.